Vande Mataram. In this Google Ads course video, today we will learn about the Google Ads checklist. So friends, earlier we had taught you the Google Ads, and I definitely hope you have learned each video and each topic very well. But now try to understand that as we are nearing towards the end of this course. We still have some more content that we can teach you, but before that, here you need to see this Google Ads checklist, that whenever as a professional what you do is, you create the Google Ads whether for your own business, a client or a job, or in any ways you do it for anything. Then if you are having this checklist as you can see, then chances of making the mistakes are less. Now I am going to tell you one by one all those points of the checklist, all the activities that you would need to pay close attention to. So watch the entire video carefully and try taking the notes on everything. So here are these 12 steps that should be always kept in mind. Initially, the very first one is that for your business or for the business of your client that is there, you have got the Google Ads account created, or it can also be that if the client has already given you a ready-made account for the ads. So you need to properly review it to see if there are any shortcomings. Friends, the second thing is the billing setup. In this, you need to check the billing, whose GST is applied, what address is used, what brand name is being used. You need to check everything within the billing. Along with that, you need to check whether advertiser verification has been done. You also need to do that. Third, budget management. Let me tell you, this budget that we have here is always the performance of any campaign, and it depends on the budget. See, the same budget cannot be used for every industry out there. There are conditions like low budget does not work for every campaign type. So that is an important reason why you need to guide the customers or your clients and manage the budget properly. Alright? Or if a client gives you a budget, then you need to determine how to distribute the budget and to determine which are those campaigns that you can run. You need to see how to achieve the results. GTM, which means Google Tag Manager. Is Google Tag Manager already created? Or you need to create a Google Tag Manager account for that website and that Google Ads account. Along with that, it can be any configuration, be it Google, whether it is the GTM, whether it is Google Analytics or linking a YouTube account, or if you are wanting to link Google My Business. See if all the configurations and integrations are properly in place, which is necessary for bringing in the business for the client. Next we have, after that, conversion setup. Conversion setup is very important. In conversion setup, how to create and implement remarketing tags and how to set up those conversion goals, whether it is for lead forms, sales, or whether it is for the calls or be it anything, all of that is set up properly. So all of this in our Google Ads course in 2025. In that course, each and everything was taught professionally in 2025. Next is business understanding. Do you know, before you are starting to run a campaign, if you work at a digital marketing agency or as a digital marketer in any company, whether you are running campaign for your own business or you are a freelancer, it's very important that whether you understand the business of those for whom you are going to run the campaigns and for whom you are willing to bring the business leads and sales. It's not necessary that you know in depth the ins and outs of the business for every campaign you handle. Then in that there will be your clients or seniors who are there. You can properly get the information from the client about their business. You can ask about the ins and outs of their business. Once you have all that information noted down, do research related to it. Look at the client's website. You need to review everything. Alright, because you're understanding their business, you'll need to look at their website, their products, and completely analyze their services. The next is about the competitors they are having. So it talks about the closest competitors. Which are the actual ones? Because within an industry, there are many types of businesses that exist which have large clients having the products with large, small or medium ticket values. Now you need to analyze what your client's product or service is, who their main competitors are and what their position is in the category. Good competitor analysis along with product analysis. You should know everything. Asset setup. When you create a campaign, which extensions should you use? Such as the site link extensions, which we now call as the assets. Site link asset, call asset, and then there's call outside asset. There are more like structured snippet asset, promotion asset, price asset, location asset. And you will see there are many other assets, because if you know how to use the assets, then let me tell you will be 90% better than the ones who are running the Google Ads. Right audience targeting. Now by right audience targeting, what I meant here is that whenever you run any campaign, the best technique that is there is budget optimization. Because if you are specific and you only target the locations where your customers actually are and avoid targeting unnecessary locations. Also within that location you have to consider which audience to target, those located within the area or outside of it, and if those are interested in doing it are things you need to consider. Plus other criteria is which age groups and genders are to target. There are many audience settings and targeting options like this, and either you can target according to demographics or market audiences. Alright, do it any way you want, by keywords, topics, or through the placements. However you do it, but audience targeting with all its vast options that are available, so it's right technique. You need to understand how to use them correctly. It is different for every business, for every product. It's different for different campaign types, and we have taught you all of this so that you can learn it deeply doing the proper practice. The more experience you gain, the more knowledge you will acquire about what to do in which campaign, and this is the thing that will make you an expert. The next is choosing right campaign. For the right product and the right business, if you are not able to choose the right campaign, that how many campaigns are necessary, which one is necessary for awareness, which one for the conversions, which one for remarketing. Alright, so all these things. So you should know. You will never get the results you want for your client or the one that you are expecting for your own business. So friends, you also need to create the ads and ad copies. The ads should be that much powerful and eye-catching that whether they use images, text or videos in either of the ways. But they need to be that powerful. Unless you do competitor analysis that how ads are running in the market, who is running what, which are the best performing ads, many tools are available. Google also tells you. So friends, if the ads are not powerful enough, then you're just wasting the money you have and you're not achieving anything. And last but not least, even after you have done everything else, also then the game begins. That is to completely monitor and keep an eye on your campaigns. To deeply analyze them and further look at their analytic reports, etc. Look at the daily data that is coming in. Then optimize your campaigns accordingly, plus changing the strategies, and that is how you are able to scale your campaigns. So this is the process. If you keep following this and go on practicing, then you are guaranteed to become a Google Ads expert. And you will definitely take your business to new heights with Google Ads. You will be able to generate quality leads at a low cost, just as we do in our digital marketing agency for our clients nationally and internationally. In that we run ads, Google Ads, Facebook ads, do the SEO for digital marketing and get the results. You can also do all of that, you just need to learn well and work hard. So I hope you understood this. Jai Hind.